Barbara Bates, best known as Phoebe in All About Eve 1950, was one of 24 finalists in the 1946 Miss America pageant before signing with 20th Century Fox. Jane Russell, a 1940s American actress and model, was discovered by Howard Hughes, who cast her in her breakthrough role in The Outlaw, a film that gained notoriety for its promotional focus on her figure and Hughes's prolonged production delays. Mamie Van Doren, a 1950s sex symbol and actress, signed with Universal Studios in 1953 to help fill the void left by Marilyn Monroe's departure. Yvonne De Carlo, circa 1955, rose to fame as the sultry star of Salome, where she danced, 1945, and later earned acclaim for her role in The Ten Commandments, 1956, one of the highest-grossing films of the 1950s. Ann Miller, 1937. By age 14, she was a contract player at RKO Radio Pictures, launching a career that would make her one of Hollywood's most celebrated tap dancers. Joan Fontaine in The Affairs of Susan, 1945. She was the only actor to win an Oscar for an Alfred Hitchcock film, earning Best Actress for Suspicion, 1941. Lindsay Wagner in 1977, best known for her role as Jamie Summers in The Bionic Woman, became one of television's first female action stars, breaking ground for women in the genre during the 1970s. Anne Dvorak was a prominent American stage and film actress in the 1930s, known for her naturalistic performances. She rose to fame with her role in the 1932 gangster classic Scarface, showcasing a raw intensity that distinguished her among Warner Brothers' leading ladies of the era. Olivia de Havilland, in 1937, poised at the start of her legendary Hollywood career. That year, she starred in A Midsummer Night's Dream and began her iconic collaboration with Errol Flynn, solidifying her status as a leading lady at Warner Brothers. American actress Jane Russell, 1950s. She co-founded Russfield Productions with director Howard Hughes, producing films that challenged Hollywood's conservative casting norms of the era. Carole Lombard in To Be or Not to Be, 1942, her sharp comedic performance in this wartime satire was one of her final roles before her tragic death in a plane crash in January 1942. Joan Crawford and Robert Montgomery Starr in No More Ladies, 1935. A romantic comedy showcasing Crawford's sharp comedic timing during her transition to more mature roles at MGM, where she navigated the studio's strict image-making with resilience and professionalism. Alan Alda portrayed Hawkeye Pierce on MASH throughout the 1970s, a role that redefined television drama and earned him 3 consecutive Emmys from 1974 to 1976. Danish actress Annette Strøyberg, active from 1959 to 1965, was one of the last actresses personally signed by 20th Century Fox studio head Daryl F. Zanuck during Hollywood's golden age. Anne Rutherford, 1941. The Canadian-American actress, best known for playing Scarlett O'Hara's sister in Gone with the Wind, was under contract to MGM during Hollywood's golden age. American actress and socialite Paulette Goddard, active from 1926 to 1972, starred in Modern Times 1936 alongside Charlie Chaplin, with whom she had a controversial personal relationship that drew widespread media attention. Gloria Swanson, a leading lady of 1920s silent cinema, starred in dozens of films for Paramount and became one of the era's most iconic actresses, renowned for her glamour and commanding screen presence. Marissa Tomei, 1991. She earned early acclaim for her role in My Cousin Vinny, 1992, winning the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, a performance praised for its authenticity and sharp comedic timing. French actress and screenwriter Marie-France Pizier rose to prominence in the 1960s, notably starring in François Truffaut's La Sirène du Mississippi, 1969, a key film in the French New Wave movement produced by Les Femmes du Carrosse, Truffaut's own studio. Gina Lollobrigida, in 1952, already a rising star in Italian cinema, was named World's Most Beautiful Woman by the American press that year, boosting her international fame. Julie Newmar, photographed by Peter Bash in 1958, was one of the first actresses with a background in dance to transition into major Hollywood roles, bringing a unique physicality to her performances. George Raft and Carole Lombard, photographed together in 1934, both rising stars at Paramount, where Lombard's comedic brilliance was already earning her top billing in screwball comedies. Jane Greer, 1950s film noir icon, starred in the 1947 RKO thriller Out of the Past, directed by Jacques Tourneur and produced by Val Lewton's Unit, a defining film of the noir genre. Pamela Anderson, 1994. She rose to fame as a Playboy cover model and later starred in the hit TV series Baywatch, becoming one of the most recognizable actresses of the 1990s. Betty Page at Funfair Kiddie Park in Miami, 1954, during a photo shoot for Betty Page Reveals All, captured one of her rare outdoor sessions outside California, showcasing her playful charm in a now-lost era of American amusement parks. Tony Bennett and Patricia Beach married at St. Patrick's Cathedral on February 12, 1952, beginning a decade-long union that coincided with his rise to fame, including his first chart-topping hit, Because of You, later that year. Peggy Lipton was a 1960s American actress, model, and singer who rose to fame on The Mod Squad, one of the first TV dramas to address youth counterculture, casting ethnically diverse leads, a groundbreaking move for its time, per ABC Network archives. Yvette Vickers, born Iola Yvette Vedder on August 26, 1928, in Kansas City, Missouri, appeared in films and television from 1950 to 1976, and was a Playmate of the Month for Playboy in November 1959. Robert Redford did not appear in a film titled Midsummer in 1969. The 1969 film Midnight Cowboy starred Dustin Hoffman and Jon Voight, while Midsummer, a 2019 horror film, featured no involvement from Redford, who had largely retired from acting by then. Marilyn Monroe and Jane Russell rehearsed for Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. 1953, a film that solidified their status as Hollywood icons. Monroe's performance of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend became a defining moment in cinematic and fashion history, meticulously choreographed and shot in vibrant Technicolor. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy historical photos like this, consider subscribing for more.